19. Roll call, please.
Leyland,
Here.
Schwartz,
Here.
Trocca,
Here.
White,
Here.
Little.
Here. Would you please join us in a moment of silence?
As we take our moment of silence, remember in our prayers the family of Don Page, who passed away Friday night out west, so former county supervisor.
Would you join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, item 1 is agenda received as proposed or as amended.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions, comments for the agenda? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed, motion carries. Public comments. Anybody like to speak to the board? This time it's not an agenda item. Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to years of service award, employees with 20 or more years of service. Helen.
They're all from the sheriff's office this morning. I don't see anyone here. 20 years of service, Wayne Siddles. 25 years for the rest of these. There's Tony Thompson, Brian Sabilski, Harold Oliver, and Anthony Meyer.
Okay. Well, we offer our congratulations to those and make sure we'll get those over there. Okay, item 4 is claims and payments. Resolution A.
The county's expenditures this week total $216,679.87, 216,679.87. Motion to approve.
Second?
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Ms. Leyland,
Yes.
Mr. Trocca,
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz,
Yes.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Little.
Yes. And resolution B.
We just had a few small invoices to pay for Country View. The total is $548.25.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions on those? Roll call, please.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Ms. Leyland,
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz,
Yes.
Mr. Trocca,
Yes.
Mr. Little.
Yes. Okay, moving on to item 5. This is to receive project updates from department heads and/or elected officials. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Board. As a roads update, the paved road system is in good condition. All roads are clear and open. The gravel road system, the graders are out. We're still trying to push the snow back, particularly in the south portion of the county. The graders should be out until the weather gets warmer, which might happen later in the week. And then the roads will get too soft and we'll probably pull the graders back in. In other news, I wanted to let you know about a bill in the legislature that could be detrimental to county bridges. Right now, it's being proposed as Senate File 184, and the bill allows a permit to be issued for hauling raw forestry products up to 130 pounds. So there's a provision in the bill that allows the Iowa DOT to issue an annual permit, with the permit being valid on primary as well as non-primary roads. So those would be our roads. So when the DOT issues that permit, it would cover DOT roads and county roads, and it would cover county bridges. We have bridges posted for over legal weights, but that would not include all of our bridges as far as being posted for the 130,000 pounds. So this is concerning to the County Engineers Association, and we'll be getting some information to you as well. And I will be speaking to our legislatures about this issue. Can I answer any questions?
Thank you,
No,
Kathy.
thank you,
Okay,
Kathy.
thank you. Okay, seeing nobody else, we'll move on to item 6, minutes approved for February the 26th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 7 is a consent agenda that's to be made with a single resolution.
So moved.
Second?
Any questions for the consent? Roll call, please.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Trocca?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
Yes.
Ms. Leyland?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes. Okay, moving on to item 8, reports. This is a motion of the recorder's report of fees collected from Sandy L. Smith, county recorder for the period of 1 January 2019 through 31st of January 2019. I wonder if that's supposed to be,
Bye.
is that correct?
Yeah.
Month of January?
I think so.
Okay.
Motion approved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9 is contracts and agreements. This is a resolution of the lowest reasonable bid received from All Star Plumbing, Heating, Hudson, Iowa for the Sally Port drain repair at the jail, $16,980. Rory.
Good morning, Board. Rory Giving, Maintenance Superintendent. Good morning. This is for the repair of a drain that is in the Sallyport garage of the jail. What we discovered is the existing drain had collapsed. So what this basically entails is a new floor drain with new lines running to separators within that Sallyport garage. Currently, right now, we have 3 separators that are located in that garage, so this would literally be a new line from those separators to the new floor drains. So this is all labor and materials to complete that project.
Money coming from?
This would be from the jail's 60%
Okay.
fund.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Any more questions for Rory?
Thank you.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Ms. Leyland?
Yes.
Mr. Trocca?
Yes.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes. Okay, moving on to item 10, other business. This is a resolution of the request for purchase of capital equipment submitted by Catherine Nichols, County Engineer, be approved. It's for purchase of a portable handheld P25 radio at the cost of $1,549. Kathy.
Yeah, as you know, this fiscal year FY19, we did purchase the new radio system. We've piggybacked onto the radio system that the sheriff uses. We got rid of the base station in the engineer's office. That's where we could hear the radio. We could hear what was going on with our employees out in the field. And I feel that that was a mistake, that we should not have gotten rid of it. It's very useful to hear what's going on with our employees in the secondary roads department. I'm proposing that we purchase a portable radio. They're $1,000 cheaper than a base station radio, is what we had before. That way, when we are short a radio out in our secondary road staff, we could take it and they could use it for a day or a week. When we get new vehicles, it takes time to transfer the radio between the equipment, or if we're waiting on, for some reason, the radio is broken, which has happened once or twice this winter, then the portable radio could function as the radio in this truck if we would just give it to that person. So I would like to request that we be allowed to purchase this portable radio. And would take money out of the FY19, the capital funds. Last week we asked for some shelving that was less than what we had budgeted for by approximately $2,700. So I would like to spend that amount less, the $2,700 less, take it from that amount of money. Can I answer any questions?
Thank you for the email. I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Leyland?
Yes.
Mr. Trocca?
Yes.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes. Okay, moving on to item B, this is a resolution directing the Board of Supervisors to approve and sign the application for a special permit requested by FTC Tower Company to construct a 300-foot tall guide communication tower near 13360 Holmes Road. Seth?
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
There we got it. Okay, yeah, the Planning and Zoning Commission at the regular meeting on February 19th, 2019, reviewed the request submitted by FTC Tower Company to construct a 30-foot tall guide communications tower, gravel road, and other opportunities in the A Agricultural District. The request to install the 300 feet guide tower, communications tower, gravel road, and other opportunities is in the Agricultural District. It was unanimously approved by the Planning and Zoning Commission. The project site in question is located northwest of 13630 Holmes Road, approximately 2,500 feet northwest of the Holmes Road and West Hammer Road intersection. Property's been zoned A Agricultural District since the adoption of the zoning ordinance in 1982. Line of the north, south, east, and west is zoned A Agricultural District. The immediate surrounding area is primarily agricultural ground with some rural homes. Blackhawk County Future Land Use Map, a component of the Blackhawk County Comprehensive Land Use Plan, designates everything as to the north, south, east, and west as agricultural as well. The area where the project site for the special permit is not located within a floodplain. The tower site location is also part of FirstNet project, which is being deployed across the state of Iowa to improve emergency communication for first responders and enhance AT&T's commercial coverage. The FTC Tower Company has also provided a copy of the Federal Aviation Administration approval documentation, complete set of building plans, lease agreement, and a letter of support from the state of Iowa Department of Public Safety. The site is prime farmland, but it should be noted that the 300 feet guide tower is a critical piece of infrastructure to provide adequate communication services to first responders and residents in rural Blackhawk County. It should also be noted that the base of the structure is only 5,625 square feet in size. The access utility is 5.7 acres in size, but the majority of the land could still be farmed in between the guide anchor supports, and the tower's minimal acreage taken out of production. The proposed special permit is also not located in the Blackhawk County Waterloo Airport Land Use and Height Overlay Review Area, and all conditions were met for that. So that's the staff report. Is there any questions?
The area in red is 5.72 acres.
Oh, no, that's that's the whole parcel. So it's just the upper corner where that item showing the tower location. It'll just be up in that area, but that area that'll be fenced in where the tower is, that will contain the 5.7 acres.
Okay, board, any other questions?
I just wondered if there were any concerns expressed by neighbors.
There was the person did show up at the planning and zoning meetings. That's the gentleman at that house that you can see at 13630 Holmes Road. They did have some questions, but the homeowner has been in contact with Chad Skinner, who's here today. One of the things that they were looking at too is like planting some additional trees to act as a buffer. And then he was sent a notice today, so he's, he must be okay because he's not here today. It seems like he feels okay now about the project. I guess his main concern was, having to see a big tower out on the site, but, also kind of, was made aware that it, was for first responders as well. So I don't know if, Chad, do you have anything to add, or?
No, the only thing I'd add is that I did speak to Seth. I'm sorry, I don't know his last name. But,
It's like Seth Nietzsche, I believe.
Yeah, I've been very agreeable, and my clients have offered to, there is an extensive tree buffer. It's kind of hard to tell in this graphic, but
Okay.
if there was any supplementation to help his view, my clients are happy to do that. We need to work through the details, but it's certainly, we were having positive discussions, so I just wanted to note that.
So he had questions really, but not necessarily opposition to the project at all, so. Great.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Okay, do I have a motion on this?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Ms. Leyland,
Yes.
Mr. Trocca,
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz,
Yes.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Little.
Yes. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Moving on to item C, this is a motion to direct county auditor to advertise for a public hearing bid opening 305 March 19th. This is for FY20 seal coat at various locations in Buffalo County.
Second.
Okay, any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item D is a motion to direct county auditor to advertise for a public hearing at 9:07 March 19th. This is for proposed ordinance 77-224 by Jonathan and Leslie Brundrett on 7233 Wagner Road. And this is rezone 2.69 acres from ag to ag residential.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item E is a resolution that the taxes due and payable to submitted persons as indicated, special assessments, rates, charges, interest, fee, and cost. And this is in accordance with Code of Iowa 427.9.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions here? Roll call, please.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Ms. Leyland,
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz,
Yes.
Mr. Trocca,
Yes.
Mr. Little.
Yes. Okay, the next three are some policies, and there's some minor updating changes is all we're doing here. Item F is a motion with the revision of the FMLA policy, and you can see the following sentence that was gonna be added on there. Do you have anything else to add to this?
No.
Morning, Board. Debbie Bunker, HR Director. No, this was just a clarification for when employees are using their, when it's a solid block, it's clear and we can track their FMLA, but when it's intermittent and they're calling in, it may or may not be their FMLA. So this does help for tracking and making sure.
We're just updating
We're
it.
just updating it, yep.
So this requires them to kind of state. that
Right,
that's what
and
they're
honestly, it was more of an issue when we had a lot of intermittent use at Country View because they had the 10 occurrences where they could be disciplined, and then they would say later, well, that was an FMLA day. But they really need to tell you at that point.
Okay, is there anybody else?
Motion to approve. Oh, no.
Okay, do we have a motion? No?
Motion. I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Item G, this is a revision to the military leave policy, removing outdating legal references and a 5-year maximum leave rule is no longer an absolute under USERRA. So, Deb, anything here?
Now, again, this policy, I did actually have Colonel Kewen from the JAG office review this with me. We had several references in there that I couldn't actually even find, and he verified that those were no longer valid references. Also, that the 5-year was not an absolute anymore, so we shouldn't rely on that.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, motion carries. Item H is a motion to approve a personnel rec submitted for equipment operator to full-time replacement effective April 22nd. And this is gonna be a backfill, or we have an
Yes.
employee leaving, right?
Right, due to a longtime employee retiring in the middle of April, we would like to backfill. He is equipment operator too, so we do expect someone
Okay.
internally to
So
do
moved.
that.
Second.
Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we're going to item 11, closed session. This is a resolution pursuant to the provisions of the Iowa Open Meetings Law. The Blackhawk County Board of Supervisors shall proceed into closed session. The time is 9:20. with the attorney to discuss strategy with counsel regarding potential litigation with United Healthcare pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51C.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Trocca?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
Yep.
Ms. Leyland?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes. Okay, we're out of closed session, so now I need a motion to adjourn the closed session.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Approved. Pete, should we just, do you want a motion to table it, or you just want to bypass it, or?
I don't think any action needs to be taken.
No. Okay, so we'll take that up another date.
Sorry, Tim.
Well, I just said that when he walked in, so. Okay, any reports or information from the board, and I did not, you said Don Page.
Passed away.
I did not know that, it's too bad.
Went on hospice Friday afternoon and passed away Friday night.
Former supervisor, probably in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, has anybody else got anything? Well, I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned, thank you.